Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? We are in downtown Atlanta in Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars, taking on last season's national champions, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to get us going. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the... Seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. To pass. It's Stewart. The pass rush closing in. Extending the play now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Cougars will have to punt this one away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Takes the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go, here we go.
The back's got it again. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
A play action, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Just a big 3rd down play here. The defense does everything right. Everybody's covered. The one thing they didn't account for is the quarterback. And he has great presence of mind here to be able to pull this down on this 3rd down play. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, he gets inside the 10 to set up the 1st and goal.
And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Looked to me like this offense tried to catch the defense napping, but give credit to the defense. They blow that run play up, and now we've got a critical decision here on 4th and goal.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Moves out of the pocket, looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that one?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
BYU 0.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Cougars will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. 4th down, he's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
BYU 0.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets loose. Here he goes. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Brigham Young. No chance to catch him there.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
14, BYU 7.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He's got the first down and still motoring. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down, great scoring position.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Will hand it off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking downfield. It's Stewart. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. It's second down. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Third down play for this offense. A direct snap. He breaks free. Looks like BYU will have the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
BYU getting set with a first and 10 now. The shotgun running play call.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Cougars looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, it's Stewart. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught, can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, BYU.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score. Georgia Tech 21, BYU 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Finds the open target on the left side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down to the 25 and move him closer and closer to the red zone.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Great cut there. First down and more. He's still running. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackle right there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to throw. It's Stewart. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now and start the third quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. To dart to the left side. He makes the grab. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, one explosive play. This offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Important second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. On the move now. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch!
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that practice.
Tackle made just short of the end zone. They'll put the ball about the 3.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. The Cougars come to the line to run the hurry up. Can he get there on the ground? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quick pass. The catch is made. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Stewart. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Inside give now from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking that they'll run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him at the 48. That's a 1st down.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. And the Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Looks left and finds his target there. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Grinding away with their running game. Has the 1st down and more. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
BYU 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to throw. It's Stewart. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. And the Cougars will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play, defense finally brings him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense is facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance at coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Coach makes a decision to go for a 2-point conversion. To the air. It's Stewart. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier tackled there.
That keeps the score. Georgia Tech 35.
I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick.
Number 12. Celtics.
They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal. Game is clearly wrapped up with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They are pouring it on now.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back. It's Stewart. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. From the shotgun, drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. This offense is still clicking. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
The kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. The interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with